Seeing as we go into our first match, first off for the Fancy Cloud Dancers, we have the Mecha Centipede, piloted by a Dementio. It is a Judgment with a front Minotaur, lower right Lumberjack, Gatling, and a light flak for some frontal DPS. Their ally is the Ron Tonkin, piloted by Sputnik. It is a Stormbreaker. This is the new ship that was added in the latest patch. Hwacha, Gatling, Banshee, another Banshee on the front of this very fast ship, and I can't even do the other loadouts because they're already in the fight. Queen Anne's Zeal is already dying, already down to 40% permahull from the Mecha Centipede's damage output, the Gatling, and Light Flak doing a large amount of damage to this blue goldfish, which happens to have a Hwacha on the front. And they've been pushed away. Well, now the Leroy Jenkins going in, seeing if they can maybe pick up a fast kill on the Judgment, but their Gatling just barely, not enough to pierce the Judgment's armor value, and I think that's probably going to be it. Stormbreaker picking up the rear of the Pyramidian, excuse me, and they go down. Oof. Yeah, so anyways, blue team, Altruistic Rhapsody, with the Queen Anne's Zeal, which is a Hwacha fish, and their ally Pyramidian, which I did not get a good look at what guns they had, but we'll see that just as soon as they spawn. And already it seems pretty obvious here, red team packing a very high damage output team composition. Both the Stormbreaker and the Judgment have access to heavy weapons combined with light weapons. Whereas, so Ron Tonkin here has this Hwacha combined with the Gatling and the Banshee. Queen Anne's Zeal only has a solo Hwacha, so I think in any sort of straight-up engagement, Fancy Cloud Dancers is simply going to overpower the blue team with their damage. And this is a typical Gat Mortar Pyramidian for the Leroy Jenkins on blue team. Wow, and there you have it. Double Gatlings from red combined with the explosive damage of the light flak and the Hwacha. Just there's no way Pyramidian's going to be able to stay alive in the face of that sheer damage output. And Queen Anne's Zeal, unfortunately, moving in at the wrong moment, supporting their ally a little bit too late, and still heavily damaged from the first engagement. Nope. This is a kind of a scary situation, because you would think that Goldfish would be able to get away, but because they're so low here, and the Stormbreaker is a pretty fast ship, if they lose their armor again, all it's going to take is one light flak hit or maybe a couple watches, and yeah, Goldfish also going down for the first time of the match. And that's 3 points for the Fancy Cloud Dancers already, just dominating the Altruistic Rhapsody. Leroy Jenkins has to get out of here. They're already spotted. Ron Tonkin, the ship, the Stormbreaker is a very fast ship. It has extremely fast forward acceleration, so if they want to, they probably could. The red team probably could push into the Leroy Jenkins and try to get a fast kill before the ally comes back. It looks like Queen Anne... Oh no! Queen Anne's Zeal! Oh god. Taking a close spawn just as the red team. Basically spawning in the path of red team and the Pyramidian. So this is gonna be... This is one of the fastest games I have ever seen. As already the Leroy Jenkins is now back under fire. Hwacha coming out, hitting exposed hull, and that's going to be it for Altruistic Rhapsody. A 5-0 for Fancy Cloud Dancers. They will be moving on to the winners finals, while Altruistic Rhapsody will be waiting in the lower bracket.